Good afternoon, everybody, and happy 4th of July. My name is Steven Medina, and today I will be giving you my persuasive speech. Now, my last speech was an informative piece on the human brain, on how wonderful of an organ it is, and how hard it works 24/7 to keep our bodies functioning. So today, I want to try to persuade you and challenge you to make 3 lifestyle changes that will greatly affect your brain's health, ability to grow, and function. So the first of these points that I want to make, and arguably the hardest point, at least for myself, is eating a healthier diet. Now, Harvard Health published an article talking all about nutrition and the brain. When I read this article, I likened it to the comparison of a luxury car. Now, if you own a luxury car, you're not going to take it to the gas station and put regular unleaded in it. It's not what you really want to do. You're going to put that premium gas in. And that's not to say that the unleaded will kill your engine right off the bat or won't be able to turn over, but your engine is designed to burn a cleaner, more refined fuel. And when you burn the unleaded fuel in a luxury engine, after a while, it'll start to feel it and it will start to break down. The same goes for your brain. As the article mentioned, people who have a traditional Western diet, as they put in quotes, that's an unhealthy diet, usually high in refined sugars, and refined and processed foods. They saw a lower brain function than people who ate a healthier, more holistic diet like a Mediterranean diet. Now, I have tried a Mediterranean diet and it's delicious. Not only did I feel better, but my body felt better too. So if you can eat healthier, not only will your brain function better, but your body will thank you too. Now, my second point, and arguably the one that's the hardest to tackle, I would say, especially amongst college students, is sleep deprivation. Now, the American Chemist Society conducted a study on sleep deprivation, and it showed that those people who had an unhealthy sleep cycle typically experienced, after a while, of course, typically experienced atrophy in the hippocampus portion of their brain. Now, the hippocampus is the part of the brain associated with learning and memory. And although it's not an immediate acute effect, over time, poor sleep led to atrophy in the hippocampus, which is scary when you think about it, because as the hippocampus suffers more atrophy, that makes you more susceptible to mental diseases such as Alzheimer's. And for those of you that know, Alzheimer's is a scary and it's just a scary disease, and we want to avoid that altogether. So that leads me to my third point, and that would be avoiding harmful substances in your body, such as tobacco, alcohol, or marijuana. Now, before I dive too much into that, I want to make sure that I'm saying this. I do not judge those who imbibe in tobacco, alcohol, or marijuana, nor am I condemning it. I'm simply just wanting to put forward a healthy choice to try to abstain from the aforementioned substances. Much like you'd want to abstain from Takis, it's not because I don't like Takis. It's just not good for you. So, with that being said, the Texas Health Center released study. They conducted a study on individuals and they watched them over a 3-year period of time. Now, these individuals that were being observed, they were constantly using marijuana, alcohol, and tobacco. Now, over those 3 years, they conducted a study with these individuals, and they found that their academic achievement and focus were significantly lower than those of people who did not imbibe in any of those substances. And in fact, I do want to show you a picture here just for similarity so you can see. Now, if you look in the middle portion here of this, that is a brain of a person with Alzheimer's, as it mentions. You can take a look. If you look in the webbing portion right here, you can see that there is spacing. That spacing, it's not supposed to be like that. That is severe brain atrophy. Now, with that being said, if you look down there at the bottom to a person's brain with alcoholism, you see the exact same thing, the atrophy in the brain matter. That is a reduction in white matter of your brain. And what happens with white matter when it atrophies and dies off, white matter is what sends the messages to different parts of your brain, essentially creating a coordinated, unified body response. And as that white matter atrophies, your cognitive functions, your impairments will begin to grow and only worsen as you continue to use any of these substances. So not only that, but you'll feel much better. If you decide to take a run, you won't be fighting for air or anything like that. So, with that being said, I just would like to try to challenge you. Try to eat a healthier diet, try to get some better sleep, and if you drink or smoke, try quitting at least for a month and see how you feel. And I guarantee you, if you're able to do these three lifestyle changes, your brain will thank you and your body will thank you as well. Thank you.